I grew up in Oklahoma, and I've lived all over. I live in the great state of Missouri now. And
Missouri, show me.
It's wonderful. Oh, Jesus. Bacon explosion. So, we're touring. My tour started the 29th of March, and right now it goes through the 20th of September.
Okay.
And I'm with Abraham here until the 24th of June, and then we go our separate ways.
Where are you going from there?
From there, I fly back home to Missouri, and then just start playing, kind of do it all over. I'm in Missouri, South Dakota, then I go down and I do Nebraska again, Kansas, Oklahoma, Texas, Arkansas, Missouri, Louisiana.
I lost you about halfway through. I've been drinking a little bit. So. But no, I mean, it's recorded so people can play it back if they need to.
If you're eating a shrimp, you would have lost it too. It's very good.
Yeah.
Where can they pick up your album at?
Well, right now we're sold out, which is great for me. But I will have new records on the 16th of this month, which is May. And so contacting me either through my Reverb Nation, which is just reverbnation.com/Sissy Brown.
I think it's a straight slash.
Whatever.
Not a gay slash.
Not a backslash.
Well, whatever it is.
Forward slash.
Forward slash. That's the one.
If I knew internet shit, I wouldn't be playing music for a living.
But I mean, it'll be figured out.
Yeah. Or you can always contact me on my Facebook, which is just facebook.com//ain't no Sissy Brown.
Ain't no Sissy Brown.
Yeah.
I don't know.
There you go.
I think you had plenty of time to eat over there, Ed.
Oh, yeah.
So why don't you talk about yours?
My name's Abraham. I'm from Spokane.
Washington.
Spokane, Washington. The only Spokane. No, there is not another.
He always says that, but no one knows what he's talking about because, like, Spokane's not a big city.
Actually, truth be told, most people, once you get kind of out of the Midwest, they pretty much nail it. It's the Alabamians that don't do it. See, I've been living in Alabama for a while, and they say, Spokane. Where the hell was that? It's like, God, don't worry about it, dude.
No, you damn business.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Up in Washington. Isn't that a bunch of hippies and liberals?
Oh, I know him. He's on the $1 bill.
Yeah, right? Exactly. Name after Washington. I'm from Spokane. I also live in Alabama sometimes. I'll be back down there this spring. Or not, sorry. Excuse me, this fall.
So what's your tour look like? Because you guys are splitting up.
We're doing that. I'm going back to Spokane to grab my band because I got some ace players up in Spokane that really want to play, and I'm just itching to go play with them because they're all phenomenal players.
So you're usually with a band, or you're not usually by yourself, or?
Right. When you're traveling, it's easier to go by yourself.
Right.
It's easier to move by yourself. It's harder to perform by yourself and things. I find, but it's easier to move by yourself, and hopefully we can grab some of them and hit the road. But
well, is the band called something different, or can they find you? Abraham about the band.
We're gonna use CGI to fix it.
CGI to fix it.
Yeah.
CGI fixes it.
Yeah. I mean,
we'll have James Cameron work on it.
Yeah, maybe Michael Bay too. We can get him like a big explosion when the camera breaks.
Yeah, we'd all be dead right now.
What do you mean? Nobody dies in those.
Dude, like people die in his films all the time.
Whose films?
Fucking Michael Bay.
Oh, you finally got it. Yeah. Wrong.
You want to know the weird connection my mind just made? She's from Missouri. His name's Abraham, and there's a Simpsons DVD box right there. And there's that one episode where Abe's name.
I'll never recognize Missouri.
It's like, why is the flag only at 49 stars? It'll be a cold day in hell when I recognize Missouri.
I'll be deep in the cold, cold ground before I recognize Missouri.
Show me.
This is how my mind works.
So yeah, if you ever see Chad and he's just sitting there, you're like, what the fuck is that guy even here? Because that's why. That's why. This is where mind works in mysterious ways. It's sort of like its own entity.
Simpsons reference.
Yeah. Well, I was sitting here for 5 seconds earlier, and like the one thing that wasn't here earlier is the one thing I pick up the pen and like sitting here like taking it apart.
Wait, hold on.
I was like, this wasn't here.
No.
So you got compact discs too?
Yeah, I got CDs. You can find all my tunes, or a lot of the tunes, on reverbnation.com/Abraham and the Old Gods.
Old Gods, right?
Yeah, and you can hear all the tunes. We're gonna get back to Spokane, and the idea is to grab the whole band and do a real killer recording, something something that you're gonna want to keep, you know, on your iPod, and
Fail. Shrimp fail.
and not just you know, crap songs.
It was on the floor.
iPhone. Nailed it.
I guess it's your floor. You know where it's been.
No, I don't actually.
A little mysterious for the
You
newcomers.
can't tell if anything's stuck in my face because I, you know, have a beard.
Right.
But no, yeah, you have Reverb Nation and Facebook.
Yeah, we got and Facebook.com, you know, / Abraham and the Old Gods. That's where you're gonna go and you're gonna give it a like because you love me.
Yeah.
And
well, I mean, I like it. Like, I was gonna ask you because it seems a little what do you call it, sarcastic. Abraham and the Old Gods.
Oh well, that's the funniest thing, right? Like I was born with this name, right? This name Abraham, and when I was young, I hated it because it was so big and so strong, and everybody would make fun of me, you know. So when I was a young kid, I hated it. I wouldn't go by it. I went by my middle name, which was Michael, right? Abraham Michael Glubrecht, big name, right? So I went by that for a long, long time. And then when I started my first band, we were all sitting there, not too dissimilar from the way we're sitting here, and one of our friends is writing down goofy punk rock band names.
Yeah.
And why don't we all just find something to do while old Abe tells an old story? And so he's writing down names, and we had like MacGyver and the Bubblegum Bombs, and Honest Abe and the Gettysburg Addresses.
I like MacGyver and the Bubblegum.
That's a pretty good one, right? For like a teenage
punk
punk rock
really
band.
weird, like, I don't know, it's like a weird
man,
rockabilly thing.
I would have totally went for that one, and that was actually my vote, but the rest of the band voted for Honest Abe and the Gettysburg Addresses. So going out and playing
Addresses,
shows,
like
addresses like multiples, like
that's like Lone Rangers. You can't pluralize.
You can't pluralize.
You're
Address.
right into my
No,
jugs,
exactly.
'cause that was pretty good. I
But
just dumped like half a beer into my jugs.
but so the rest of the band, voted
Rose
for
and
Honest Abe and the Gettysburg Addresses, and people just started calling me Abe. So I ended up going with it. It is my name after all. Now I'm at the point where I'm going to embrace that shit and be like, I wanted to be Abraham in the Old Testament because I think that's just fucking awesome and ridiculous. But then I started watching Ancient Aliens a whole bunch, and like, you know, Abraham.
Ancient Aliens?
Yeah, you know what I mean? That's right. And
I ordered Valentine's on the internet. It was so great.
and you know, I just got with like the Anunnaki and like the old gods, like, you know, making a slave race, you know, that finally learned how to breed. And oh shit, I gotta go tarp my truck.
All right, so we're gonna cut out. He's gonna come back and play some music.
But before.
Well, I'm tired and so weary, but I must go along till the Lord comes and calls me away, where the morning's so bright and the Lamb is the light, and the night is as black as the sea. Oh yes, and there will be peace in the valley for me someday. There will be peace in the valley for me, I pray. There'll be no sadness, no sorrow, no troubles I see. There will be peace in the valley for me. The bear will be gentle, the wolf will be tame, and the lion shall lay down with the lamb, and the beast from the wild will be led by a little child, and I'll be changed from this creature I am. And there will be peace in the valley for me someday. There will be peace in the valley for me, I pray. There'll be no sadness, no sorrow, no troubles I see. There will be peace in the valley for me. church-going soul, but I do think there's nothing like those old.
No, yeah, those
church
old
songs.
fucking ballads. Reminds me of like
And they
Johnny
make you-
Cash and shit.
Yeah, they make you feel so good, you know. Let's do Homewrecker.
Homewrecker.
This song I wrote, it's called Homewrecker. It's about this skank that everybody knows and nobody loves.
I know a lot of those.
Oh, you probably know this one.
Maybe me and Bolton.
The bottle is empty, and the night is winding down. You're sitting at home feeling angry 'cause you're the talk of this town, and a couple other ones. Well, you've got some balls on you, darling, and you've had all theirs in you. Yeah, I've seen you sniffing round my man. But when he sees trash like you, well, he puts it right in a garbage can. But maybe if I wore a little more makeup, and maybe if I teased my hair up to Jesus, and I wore my shirt cut a little bit lower down the nipple, I could be like you, homewrecker. Well, you spread your legs all over Music City and everywhere in between. If he's got a guitar, you're laying down. Muddy Roots, Armageddon, places like that. But your jealousy flows like a whiskey bottle of night, 'cause whores like you can't make a man settle down. That's why you're single and lonely, bitch. Ooh, ouch. But maybe if I wore a little more makeup, like a full face, maybe if I slept around with any man I could find, and I wore my shirt cut a little bit lower. If you got it, want it, I should be like you, homewrecker. Wanna be homewrecker. You say you haven't fucked them all, just most of them. And I guess you're right. There's still a couple more there you gotta hit to. But going to concerts must get awkward, 'cause you showed all the bands your titties online in Facebook messages.
beautiful. I like that song a lot.
You know, they say never make a friend when you can have an enemy.
He's got a guitar, you're laying
I thought you were gonna go. Those tits are awesome.
But they're pretty good for free.
Yeah,
pretty good free titties.
Yeah, like I like my free titties. Not that I'm against getting fake tits, because you gotta make yourself how you want it, but kind of defeats the purpose if you just get them to make yourself happy and then you show them to everyone you meet.
Look how happy I am.
Look how happy I am.
What you got for my happiness?
Just tits.
These bad boys cost me $10,000. I don't know what
you want to put some bones?
No, your tits, the tits cost $10,000, but you still live with your mom, so that says something.
Definition of a hipster, I guess?
Yeah.
I don't know what a hipster is anymore. I didn't know what it was when I first came around, so.
She's not a
Hipsters
hipster.
have been around the whole time.
I didn't realize that. Hipsters have been around since the 40s. The term comes from hip cats, which were jazz guys.
I didn't realize. Like, I went back and watched the Ram Jam video for Black Betty, and in the 70s, like, that's what they were, a bunch of white dudes with fucking mustaches and like vintage clothes, like jumping on trampolines, making a music video.
We don't have any fedoras in this house, so I can't help you out back then.
Whoa, Black Betty, baby name, say, oh, Black Betty, baby name, Black Betty had a child, baby name, can't do no why, baby name, say the word on mine, baby name, can't think I'm blind, baby name, whoa, Black Betty, baby name, whoa. Yeah, hipsters, something like that. That's a fake one. Right now, y'all try. All right.
Oh, I was just playing. You said Train Blues Nuts.
Yeah, do it. I can sing this one. I heard that train coming. It's rolling around the bend. Boy, and I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know where I stuck and fall. And that train on. Yeah, that train keeps rolling. And the same time. Well, when I was just a baby, my mama told me something. Oh, would be a good boy. Don't little baby Jonah, but I shot him through just to watch him die. Yeah, that train keeps rolling, make my head cry. Well, I bet there's hobos drinking on open box cars. You know they got the steel reserve and secondhand cigars. Oh, they know they got it coming. Still they ride on the free. Yeah, I let that lonesome whistle. It's always torturing me. Sissy guitar on the guitar.
Piece of shit.
I got you.
Oh, that's the one I'm actually good at.
Well, if that free from this prison, if that railroad train was mine, I bet I'd move it on a little farther down the line. I'd go far from Folsom Prison. That's where I want to stay. Yeah, I let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away. Oh, that's right.
Yes, sir.
I knocked this guitar so far out too.
Yeah, a little bit. How's that, Ben?
Beautiful.
This one before.
kind of prey on him.
Sorry the dinner wasn't more.
Gonna be
that
dumb.
was awesome.
You gotta be tough. You get knocked down, gotta get back up. I ain't the sharpest knife in the drawer, but I know enough to know if you're gonna be dumb, you gotta be tough. I lit my brain with right gut whiskey till my pain was chicken fried. I've had dudes with badges frisk me and teach me how to swallow pride. I took advice no fool would take from my own mom. And I've got some habits I can't shake. That's the way it is in life and love. If you're gonna be dumb, you gotta be tough. If you're gonna be dumb, you gotta be tough. You get knocked down, gotta get back up. It's the way it is in life and love. Oh, if you're gonna be dumb, you gotta be tough. I've been up and down and out. I've been left, right and wrong. I've walked the walk and I've run my mouth. Been on the short end for too long. If they give out medals for honky tonkin' and fucking whores,